Let's bring in John Warden. He's founder and chairman of No Vet Alone. John, great to see you. Thank you.
Thank you for having me, Shep.
The work you've done for veterans is to be honored and held up. And now the folks from the 9/11 Compensation Fund are like, we need this sort of thing for our folks because our folks have something like PTSD. What'd they say to you?
So the issue is PTSD and the program that we run here at No Vet Alone, which focuses on peer support, technology, functional medicine, and community. Those types of things are not currently covered by the Victims Compensation Fund. So you have many, many firefighters, first responders, rescue workers, some of which have been in my program for many, many years, who are suffering from PTSD, depression, chronic pain, all due to the exposure and what they witnessed and experienced on 9/11. And they're looking for help. They're looking for how to find purpose and keep themselves alive.
I've talked to so many who remember things that I don't even want to detail anymore, but the worst things that we saw that day, and at least two have explained to me, nothing has to happen to trigger it. It just comes into my mind, and then I'm debilitated in a way. And they're looking for ways to figure out how to make that stop.
Yeah, we call that the attack of sudden sadness, and it happens in random times, and it happens in random moments. And you know, it's all about building resilience on a continuous basis. I think as a country, you could safely say that we need to restructure the way that we intervene for mental health. I mean, we're seeing tragedies happen all over the country. You don't know where the next one's coming, and so you got to be prepared. And when I talk to guys like Joe Higgins and Sean Riley and Seb and some of these guys that I work with, and they talk about what they experienced, and like a guy like Joe Higgins, you know, his dad was a firefighter, his brothers were firefighters and police officers, his brother was killed on 9/11, and he comes to me and talks to me about how PTSD is real, and he's tired of going to funerals for his brothers and sisters because they're killing themselves.
If there are people in our audience, and we know there are, who are having issues like this, issues isn't the right word. If sudden sadness comes on or something happens to them because of something they've witnessed or experienced, is there a website or a phone number that you can share that would just give them a place to start?
Well, certainly. I mean, there's the Suicide Prevention Lifeline, but novetalone.org, and there's a button right on the top to connect. And they can connect with us, and we can connect them, because our whole program is about building peer support and working together to find purpose. And whether it's, you know, through, you know, faith, fitness, nutrition, diet, you know, we do brain imaging scanning with the Amen clinics, so people can see exactly what's going on in their brain, look at the depression, look at the PTSD, and understand how to use technology and functional medicine to help heal their brain, help heal themselves. The other thing that's great about this program is it's outside the chain of command. So if you're a first responder and you're worried about whether you come forward for mental health because of stigma or because you think it's going to jeopardize your job or career, you can come forward in this program because it's safe and trusted, and you're going to be amongst your peers. And so that makes it, you know, they can be vulnerable, they can allow themselves to be vulnerable, which is one of the first steps they take. So you have a tremendous platform right here, and everybody who is watching the show right now, if they're trying to think about how they can help these first responders get the help they need, they can go to our website, go to novetalone.org and show their support. And you know, what they do is going to help a first responder get a brain scan, or help a first responder get some kind of CBD, and it's just what we need to do. I mean, these guys are putting their lives on the line for us.
John Warden, man, I can't thank you enough. I know many in our audience are saying the same thing. Keep up the great work, and thank you so much.
Thank you for having me, and keep up the good fight, Shep. You know, show your support continuously for these guys, not just on 9/11.
Without doubt. NoVetAlone.org. We'll be right back.